Hello everyone! Today, we will present the guidelines on abbreviations, acronyms, and capitalization based on the DepEd Manual of Style. These rules are essential for ensuring clarity, consistency, and professionalism in official documents. Our presentation will include examples, explanations, and visual aids to help you apply these rules effectively.
Let's start with the key rules for abbreviations and acronyms. We've broken them down into clear and actionable points. For rule number 1, spell it out on first mention. Always spell out the term fully the first time it appears in a document. Follow this with the abbreviation or acronym in the parentheses. Use only the abbreviation or acronym in succeeding mentions. For the rule number 2, use periods and capitalization properly. For acronyms, write in all caps without periods. Acronyms are produced by employing the first letters of a sentence and pronounced as words. For abbreviations, follow context-specific rules. Eliminate periods to simplify writing while remaining professional. For time references, periods are required in time abbreviations to designate them as time markers. For the rule number 3, articles before acronyms in abbreviations. If the acronym is read as a word, no article is needed. If it's read as letters, use an article. When an acronym is spoken as a single word, articles such as the or an are often omitted. For the rule number 4, to pluralize abbreviations, simplify add a lowercase s without an apostrophe. Apostrophes are used for possessives and contractions, not plurals.
Now, let's cover specific cases for abbreviations and acronyms, which include organization, government issuance, and more. So first, organization and names. Use abbreviations for well-known organization. And for less-known organization, spell out the full term and list the abbreviation in the document's appendix. Next is government issuances. Spell out at first mention, then abbreviate in subsequent mentions. Next is countries. In text, spell out country names and use standard abbreviations in tables. And for educational degrees, abbreviate degrees when used after names without periods. Now, let's look at common mistakes when using abbreviations and acronyms and how to avoid them. First mistake is introducing an acronym without explanation. So how do we solve this? So always spell it out first. Second mistake, using unnecessary periods or apostrophes. And how to solve this is to follow the manual's punctuation rules. So mistake number 3, mixing up capital and lowercase letters. To solve this, we should use consistent capitalization for acronyms.
Alright, moving to the next, which is the right way of capitalization. Here are some key guidelines you have to know. First is the use of proper noun, wherein you have to always capitalize the first letter of proper nouns, including name of organizations, programs, and titles. The second one is the title before names. Always capitalize the civil, military, and professional titles before their names. However, you need to lowercase them when it is used after names. Second one is the title before names. Always capitalize the civil, military, and professional titles before their names. However, you need to lowercase them when it is used after names. Lastly is the plans, programs, and policies. Capitalize full names but use lowercase for generic reference. For you to understand more, here are the most important points about abbreviations, acronyms, and capitalization. First is always spell out terms on first mention and use abbreviations consistently. Next is follow the proper punctuation rules like avoiding unnecessary periods or apostrophe. Lastly is you have to be consistent in capitalizing the titles, names, and the programs.
By following these guidelines, we can create professional and consistent documents that align with DepEd standards. We encourage everyone to apply these rules in your work and double-check for accuracy to maintain high-quality communication. Thank you for watching our presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Goodbye!